Yes.
Welcome back to La La Land on CRN Digital Talk. I'm Brett Chapin. That's James Mooney. We're talking with performer Michael Noah Levine. If you have any questions for Michael, make sure you give us a call at 1-800-336-2225. That's 1-800-336-2225. James, our guests are abusing me in the commercial breaks.
I know they are. Don't speak to
much fun here.
You have to learn how to lie, buddy.
I know.
I'm going to teach you some stuff.
I know.
Not that I
should've
lie
said after.
out there.
Right. At least you lie up instead of down. Awesome. We're talking with performer Michael Noah Levine, and we actually have another question for him. If you want to get right to that, this is Venus in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Hi, Venus.
I love Venus.
Hi, how are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing very good. Since you love musicals, I want to know what your all-time favorite musical you've ever done.
Good question.
Okay. I don't think I can choose just one. I have.
You choose two?
Yeah, I can choose two.
Can you narrow it down?
When I was 17, right when I moved to New York, right when I moved to New York, I was fortunate enough to do the first the first legal and authorized kids production of Les Mis. And it was really awesome, and we got to do it. We got to work with the people that were in it at the time on Broadway, and we got to perform on the Broadway stage with the Broadway set and work with the actors and have them as our mentors. And they all came to see our production, and we got to record the cast recording for the show, which is still being used as a practice CD for the kids that do it internationally, and it's done. I think it's been done something like 250,000 times now, throughout the world and whatnot. And so that was, I think that was my favorite thing that I've gotten to do, and I love Les Mis. But there's a show called Bear that's awesome that I got to see. Yeah, that I got to see the original production in LA. When I was 16, and I fell in love with it, and I got to do it 3 years ago in LA. And there's a lot of me singing it on my YouTube page, which is my YouTube name is Relatively Famous, and because I have a famous relative, get it?
Yeah. Gotcha.
Relatively Famous.
I didn't know that. You have a famous relative?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah. And
I didn't know who was.
Yeah.
He's not telling.
That's all right. You can skip it.
Look at he's blushing.
I know. Go on. Moving on.
And so I love that show, Bear, and everyone that I turn on to it ends up loving it too. And you know what? It didn't get, in my opinion, it didn't get as big as it should have gotten.
Agreed.
Yes. That's probably, I think, the most underrated modern musical out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what happened to it is it was great in its original version, mm-hmm. and then I got very close with its original creators, and what happened was they took like 2 years to refine it, and they refined it a little too much, and they changed it too much, mm-hmm. and then it became a little it became too
slick.
They messed it up.
Yeah.
Like homogenized?
Well,
like chess?
You know what I call it? I say they Broadway-tized it.
Yeah.
They Broadway-tized it, and what's a shame is that the version that is being licensed now, and the version that I did, that I got to perform, is not terrible, because actually the version that's out is not the version that played off Broadway. The version that played off Broadway, in my opinion, and I hope I don't get chastised for this, the version that played off Broadway was the performers were great, but the version sucked. But the album that's out was so auto-tuned and so like fake, And if only they could just go back in time and do what they originally and produce the magic that they created that I saw when I was 16. That like helped me become who I am, and helped me be comfortable in my own skin. That'd be amazing. But I think that ship has sailed, unfortunately.
Possibly.
Yeah.
You could always remount it, redo it, right?
Yeah.
Like Carrie. I want to redo Carrie so bad. Like,
Yeah.
I know they just did it off Broadway.
And
I
it
want to.
failed again.
I know. I want to do it though. I just want my hands on that.
That's a good
But
one.
yeah, Venus, those are my favorite musicals.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling, Venus.
Venus is awesome, by the way.
Love you,
Just
Venus.
saying.
Love you all too.
And you actually have some stuff on SoundCloud.com too,
Mm-hmm.
/Michael N. Levine. What's going on with that? What kind of songs are those?
They're covers, and let me tell you something. This may seem really lame and may make me sound like I'm a complete idiot, but I love Miley Cyrus's music. Okay?
Climb.
It's okay
All right,
with me.
all right.
Climb.
Okay.
Doesn't make you sound
Party in the USA.
She has let me tell you something. She has really good writers, and so there's a couple covers of Miley Cyrus songs at SoundCloud.com/Michael N. Levine. You can listen to them there, and you can download them there.
Check it out, guys. SoundCloud.com/Michael N. Levine. And make sure you give a call to Michael N. Levine, just like Venus did at 1-800-336-2225. 1-800-336-2225. We'll be back with more from Michael Noah Levine right here on La La Land today with Brett and James on CRN Digital Talk.